And Matt Moffitt here with your weekly update of all of the news in the world of points, airlines, and travel. In addition to the topics listed above, I'll also be covering Asia Miles adding a new partner in our region and Qantas expanding their carbon offsetting program. Let's kick it off with airlines news. Fares to select regional towns will be halved from April to July in an effort to boost tourism. 13 regions have been selected that rely on international tourism, and this is a program supported by the federal government. It includes places like the Whitsundays, Uluru, and Launceston. We should see Qantas and Jetstar releasing their tickets over the next couple of weeks, but Virgin Australia is getting ahead of the game. Tonight, from 5 to 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, they're putting a lot of routes on sale at a 50% discount. And this includes flights not only to regional cities, but also more popular pairs like Sydney to Adelaide and Melbourne to Canberra. But this is for travel only during the second half of March. These fares will be available until they're sold out. If you're interested in any of the routes, which will be linked in a guide in the comments below, then make sure you log on right at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Qantas is launching flights to popular ski areas this winter. From July to September, there'll be new flights from Sydney and Brisbane to Cooma for New South Wales resorts and Brisbane to Albury for the Victorian resorts. For example, the Sydney to Cooma flights depart after work on Thursdays and Fridays and get back on Sunday evening. Tickets are on sale now and there is reward seat availability. Qantas plans to make Haneda Airport its Tokyo hub. Flights from Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane are scheduled to resume in October. Let's see how that goes. Previously, Melbourne and Brisbane services landed at Narita Airport, which is further away from the city. Qantas will carbon offset all seats on their non-stop Project Sunrise flights to Europe and the US when they're launched in the next couple of years. On the side note, almost 1 in 10 Qantas passengers choose to carbon offset their flights through the Qantas website, and a reminder that you can earn 10 Qantas frequent flyer points per dollar spent when you carbon offset. Singapore Airlines has pulled all first and suites class award availability through the end of the schedule, which is currently February of next year. And this indicates that their Airbus A380s and Boeing 777s with those top cabins will not fly before then. But of course, that's subject to change. Greenpeace activists have breached a secure area at Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport and painted a part of an Airbus Boeing 777 green to pressure France's government to strengthen a climate bill in negotiation at the moment. On to points news. Velocity has made it easier to earn and retain elite status by extending deadlines for a number of programs. One positive change is that if you've signed up for the Discover Gold Challenge, you'll now have 5 instead of 3 months to enjoy gold benefits and complete requirements to extend that status. There are more positive changes which are linked in the guide below. You can now earn and redeem Asia Miles on Fiji Airways flights. A one-way business class flight from the East Coast to Nadi cost 30,000 Asia Miles. That's compared to 41,500 Qantas points from Sydney and Brisbane, and a much larger 57,000 points from Melbourne, so cheaper there with Asia Miles. If you stay at Comfort Inn, Ascend, or Quality Hotel properties and have choice privileges points in your account, at the moment they're worth double when you convert them to Qantas or Velocity points. So usually you can convert 2,000 choice privileges points to 800 Qantas or Velocity points. Right now, you can get 1,600. Onto travel news. Online travel agency Kayak is opening its own branded hotel in Miami next month. They'll be taking over the former Lifehouse Collins Park Hotel. And they're doing this to trial rolling out digital initiatives like 60-second check-in and 24/7 contactless access to staff and support. They hope to roll this technology out to independent hotels. Greece is planning to reopen to all tourists in just 2 months from now. That'll include those who have been vaccinated and have antibodies, or those who can prove that they have tested negative for COVID. And speaking of, finally, yesterday was 1 year since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. Obviously, that's affected broader society quite substantially, but especially the world of travel. Hopefully, as we continue to move forward with the rollout of vaccines and other prevention methods, we'll be able to travel more freely and widely in the near future. That's it in the world of points, airlines, and travel news for this week. On behalf of the Point Hacks team, thanks for tuning in and have a great weekend.